Welcome to Novel Beginnings.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Novel Beginnings. And tonight we have Sheron Bennett. Woo! Welcome to the show, Sheron. How are you this
Thank
evening?
you, ma'am. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Awesome.
So, we're just going to jump right into it. So, if you could just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Me, mom, retired military, 20 years Army, realtor, and pescatarian. I love books about leadership and self-development, so I'm always reading. I'm a self-proclaimed television connoisseur that enjoys hiking, finding the best restaurants to eat at, working out, traveling to different parts of the world, and just being bliss.
Just being bliss. Okay, bliss. So, tell me about the book.
Joan States of Guyana is a compilation of step-by-step recipes of my mom's baking and cooking. Basically, everything we enjoyed as children and continue to enjoy as adults.
Okay. All right. So, what made you want to do this book for your mom?
Growing up in Guyana, we didn't have a lot. Matter of fact, we had very little. But one thing we did have was food. We were never hungry. My mom prepared 3 square meals every day, and now that I think about it, it was really 4. My dad didn't do much cooking, but I distinctly remember him making what we call turned milk ice cream. So basically when the milk went bad, instead of throwing it away, he'd make the most delicious homemade ice cream. Now keep in mind, this is the 80s in South America. So the milk was straight out of the cow, not the process. Sadly, our dad passed in 2015, and none of us have the recipe for tart milk ice cream. And it bothers me to this day that I never asked, how do you make it? No one knows how to make it. I didn't want that to happen with my mom's cooking. So with her recipes, so I've toyed with the idea for years. And finally, last year, I decided to pull the trigger and got started. I knew then that this was going to be our gift for her 66th birthday. So that's why I wanted to do this. Basically to capture her cooking because it's so amazing and it's delicious. And I'm like, there's no way when you pass that this just goes. Like it got to stay back. Somebody, the grandkids. That's why.
Was your mom aware that you were doing the cookbook for her?
She was. I told her about it. I don't think she understood like fully like the whole process on how it was going to go. And, I don't think she fully, she was just, my mom is always cooking. So me telling her to cook is what happens when she's here, because when she's here, she spoils me. And, I'll ask her, and Mom, can you make this? And she'll make it. So I tell her, hey, I'm gonna put all your recipes. I don't think she grasped the depth of what it is we were doing, we were embarking on.
Well, what was her reaction? Because you did this as a birthday present for her. So
I did. My mom is she's very excited. She loves it. She's very proud. She loves it. 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 She's super happy about it. And of course, it makes us, incredibly happy to see that, to be able to do that for her while she's still around.
That's a blessing.
She get to see it. Yeah, she get to see it. Her sisters get to see it. Everybody get to see it. All her friends, everybody that loves her get to see it. And they get to be like my friends bought the book, like, oh my God, I can't wait to make this. Like they have specific things that she's made for them, or things that, they've had it, but they've had it years ago. Now they have the step-by-step on how to get this done. So she's really excited about that, because anybody can get my mom to make something. She don't put up a fuss, she don't charge, none of that stuff. Like she'll just make it, so yeah.
Okay. And how long did the process take?
And you explained the process to me when we spoke last year. I knew in the back of my head, okay, I know what I have to do. So by the time I reached out to you again, I wanted to be ready. I didn't want to go, oh, I'll call you in a week. I'll call you in 2 weeks. Whatever you needed, I wanted to be able to give it to you within a matter of minutes, because that's what was gonna make me comfortable. So when I reached out to you and I told you June 26th, you did say 26. Well, I said the 26th, so you was like, the 26th of what? I said June 26th. I didn't think you could make it happen, but you did. Because you told me, remember what you told me? You said, listen, I could do this as long as you don't lollygag. That's what you told me. And what did I tell you? I don't lollygag.
And you didn't lollygag.
I got no lollygag, right? So, I was like, well, whatever you need from me, you're going to get it. You're going to get it within a matter of minutes. As long as I can get to it, you're going to get it. So I became confident as the time went on, because I'm like, oh, she's going to make this happen. So I told my siblings, I was like, we're going to have this book for Mom's birthday. And we had it. It was ready, 3 days before? So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. And you were able to get it because you did Amazon Prime. That's why you
Yes. Once I got the notification that it was ready, I did Amazon Prime, and it came the day, I think it came early actually, because Amazon will have you thinking 4 days and then be like, psych, here it is. So I actually got it a day prior. I got it on the 25th.
Ooh, they got it close.
And I was the only one with a copy showing out. My mom don't even have it.
Oh, your mom is so cute on the cover too. Like,
I know. Thank you. She's amazing. She's just as amazing on the inside as what you see on the outside. Is just most genuine, most amazing woman I know. Shout out to the Cancers.
Huh? Yeah, she is a Cancer.
Not a Leo. She's a Cancer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Leo's right. Okay. Because I know your sister.
I know you were.
I am, but
yeah, that was a joke. That was a jab at you. That's all that was. But yeah, it's been great, man. It's been amazing. The people are purchasing it. My friends are buying. Her family. People are talking about having a get together with people and cooking. I'm like, yeah, all of that'll come. It'll come. It's coming. It's exciting. I love it. I love it for her.
Yes. Beautiful gift. Beautiful gift.
Yeah. Thank you.
So before we get out of here, my last question for you is, what was it like working with Devoe Publications?
It was great. It was great. You have a charming sense of humor, and you're very knowledgeable about the business, and that always makes things easier. Like I felt 100% confident in everything that we were doing, everything that you told me to do. Like you knew every single thing. If I had a question, you called and you was like, pop, pop, pop. You laid it all out. I didn't feel confused. If I was confused for a second, I called, I texted, you responded, you cleared it up immediately. So it was nice working with you. It was actually lovely. I will always refer anyone that I know is, trying to get published. I told you my timeline, you delivered, so I can appreciate that. As a professional, I appreciate stuff like that. You went above and beyond, and you did exactly what you said that you would do. You didn't, it wasn't a false promise. You didn't tell me, well, I can get it done. And then, oh, Sheron, I'm so sorry. We're not going to be able. You didn't do that at all. So it was a pleasure working with you.
Well, thank you. Likewise, I appreciate that. And for those of you watching, I do not do turnarounds like that. I did this specifically because this was for her mom's birthday. Okay, so don't come to me talking about you need a book in 4 weeks. So
that's not the standard turnaround?
No, that's not. I mean, it was a cookbook. How hard is it to do a cookbook?
Oh, okay. You're right. It's different. Correct.
For a regular book, if it's a novel, don't come to me for, thinking I'm a.
That makes sense. I don't think they would be ready. Forget you. No. They wouldn't be ready.
Yeah. So I'm glad that I could do that for you, because moms, they mean a lot to us, and we only have them for a little while. So
yes.
borrowed time, so I wanted to make sure I could get that done for you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was a dream of mine for a while, and I can check that off. I knew 2024 was going to be special. It just continues to be special. That was definitely one of my biggest accomplishments. So thank you for being part of that and making it happen.
It was my pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah.
So thank you for choosing Devoe Publications. We appreciate
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we want to thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you guys have a good night.
Bye.
For anyone watching who is interested in writing their book, in need of writing coach sessions, or self-publishing your book, please visit www.kdevoe.com and click on the Services tab and to get started with a consultation.